as we talk about Black Wall Street, my guest today is Dr. Yetta Young. And speaking of entrepreneurs, she is definitely an entrepreneur of many things. She wears many, many hats. I actually met Yetta Young, Dr. Yetta Young. We met, it had to be in the late 90s, I think. I think we met in the late 90s. We were doing a film, an independent film called Politics, and we met there. And then some years later, she had moved to Los Angeles, and she was working on a comedy film. And she was a grandmother, and she had to have the comedic flavor. And she called me for some tips, so I gave her some tips. And I was like, okay, that was really cool. So I gave her some tips. But Yetta Young, Dr. Yetta Young, is the CEO and executive producer of YYP and Associates LLC. It's a production management and consulting firm specializing in producing extraordinary events, now celebrating 23 years. And Yetta Young is a highly sought after producer and director whose work has been nominated for 6 NAACP Theater Awards, 11 Colsack Awards, and she is also commissioned as the first executive director and CEO of the Lyric Theater and Cultural Arts Center in Lexington, Kentucky. Now, she actually, the way we got reconnected is she produced, and Yetta, you can let us know this when you come up. She may have been or is the first African-American producer of Vagina Monologues. So I joined her in Washington, D.C. in the cast for Vagina Monologues, and I got to work with some of the cast that she mentions here. Oscar, I did not work with Monique, but Monique, she's directed and produced for Monique, Oscar winner Monique, Oscar nominee Taraji P. Henson, Iyanla Van Zant, Wendy Raquel Robinson, Essence Atkins, who I met during the production, Sherry Shepard, Star Jones, Lisa Ray McCoy, Candace Burris, Taj, I call it Taj Iwaji, Johnson George from SWV, Vanessa Bell Calloway, and a host of other celebrities. So Yetta is doing her thing. She is a graduate of Fisk University. I believe her major was theater. And in 2017, after surviving a mild stroke, she was spiritually guided to create and shift her entrepreneurial offerings and created Incense, Love, and Meditation. That name alone is so dope. It says so much. It's a premium incense line curated as a therapeutic ritual for creatives, healers, and those seeking to vibrate higher. Get your vibration up. It was created as a love offering to Black women to get more intentional about their healing and self-care. Please welcome my homegirl, my friend, Yetta Young, Dr. Yetta Young. Hey, girl.
Hey. Good morning. Good morning from Los Angeles.
And I was about to say, yes, good morning from LA. 3 hours behind us.
Yes, it's early here. It's early, so my lashes might be on a little crooked this morning, but I'm here.
Thank you for your yes. Thank you for joining. So here's the thing. Yeah, I love it because she texted me and she was like, I'm here. I'm up. I'm getting ready. I'm finishing up my makeup. Just keeping that communication open. Like, I'm here. I'm getting it done. Now, she is originally from Detroit, Motown. Okay. So, Yetta, tell us a little about you. You're from Detroit. You're a graduate of Fisk University. Did I get it right? Theater major?
Yes. So actually, I was a history major and a theater minor.
I see that. Don't y'all see that?
Yes. History major and theater minor from the beloved Fisk University in Nashville, Tennessee. Yes, I'm also AKA. I pledged Pi chapter at Fisk University, so I'm proud member of Alpha Kappa Alpha sorority.
Okay.
And yes, I've been moving and grooving ever since then.
Awesome. So first of all, I did not know that you had a mild stroke. But when you were having that health issue, I was living in Los Angeles at that time, and I was going through health issues that I was not aware of, right? Mm-hmm. So then I pride myself on bringing people together. I am part of the village of the Bring Them Together tribe, right?
Yes, me too.
And Yetta is part of the Bring Them Together tribe.
Yes,
because with me doing your YYB productions of Vagina Monologues and Pocketbook Monologues, which is basically a Black woman's version of our sexuality, how we were raised, protecting ourselves and all of that. and the creator, what's her name? I apologize. Sharon McGee. She wrote it, and Yetta, she reached out, however they connected, and they made it happen and brought it to life. So I did that, but I actually met really awesome people that I still keep in contact with and built bonds with. Yeah. And then fast forward to about 3 weeks ago, Yetta was coming to Atlanta, and she was trying to hook up with her people and have dinner while she was here. And when I tell y'all, I was so, and I'm still so full. The women, it was a total of 14 of us. And then Princess Ivy, her husband, was Stan the man. He was the only male presence holding down the male energy for us ladies, right? He's from New York, so if you get a New Yorker, a guy from New York that gets confident, then that's cool. But he wasn't over, but he was cool. He was in his stand. When I tell you, we had powerful dialogue. We poured into one another in such a wonderful, soft, sweet, encouraging, and powerful way. When I tell you, everybody I was sitting next to, I laid eyes on, was across from, was powerful and dope in his own right. Let me tell you something. We laughed. We probably had some tears. We talked about doing the ancestral, knowing where you're from, how important it is. And then my sister Sagittarian friend Zenobia was sitting right next to me. I nicknamed her Sunshine, and she nicknamed me, what she called me, Sister Elder sister. We're both Sagittarius. And then what's her name that was sitting next to Zenobia, who's a Sag too? Is it Sam? No.
Oh, Nelly. Are you talking about Nelly?
Nelly, yes, she's a Sag. We just happen to line up. That's all. We held it down. We had a great time. We were in the banquet room, and I swear we got there at 5? We leave till after 10.
To 10, yeah.
Oh my gosh! And we had a wonderful time. So thank you, Yetta. Like we connected so hard, y'all. Yeah. That we started our own Facebook chat in the morning, and it's called Royal Queens Court. Okay, what's up, Queens? We're encouraging each other, and we dropping knowledge. And I always got to come in there sometime with a little slick stuff. And I said, well, they don't really know me like that, so they probably be like, what the hell is she talking about? Anyway, but it's such powerful and encouraging affirmations, just the energy. So thank you so much for that. That is really, really,
I love to connect women together. That's my
thing. It is so important. It's powerful and it's needed. Thank you. Yes, so we're going to get into these incense, honey. Let me tell you something about these incense that I got 55,000 of them. Let me
look, honey, and listen, that's not even all that I carry. I try to give you a nice variety so that you would see, some of what I do. Just a little taste of what I do.
I'm just going to throw one out there, and I'm just going to tell you what inspired. Because first of all, I want to know how you do it. Like, are you in your backyard, in your kitchen sink? Where are you doing all of this? Let me tell you about 3 a.m. 3 a.m. I burned 3 a.m. and went out. I said, because it ain't supposed to stay on long at 3 a.m. if you're doing what you're doing. I lit it again. I said, I had it in the wrong position. I lit it again. Let me tell you something. I ain't burned sweet drink. Oh, wow. We got to burn Palo Santo. Let me tell you something. But I'm going to tell you, you was like, you want to know my favorite one? Shanty, this is the one right here.
Wait a minute, which one is that?
This is Shanty. Hold on. I'm trying to close it back down.
Okay. You know what? Queen, don't kill me. Hold on. I got to get my cord. Blame it on Deja. I'll be right back.
Hold on, wait a minute. We family. We family. She got to go get her cord. But let me tell you, it's so many awesome incense that she sent me. Also, sidebar. Y'all see that picture in the back? Yetta gifted that to me from being part of her production of Vagina Monologues and Pocketbook Monologues. Let me tell y'all something. All these incense, and here's the thing, y'all. These incense burn for over an hour, and they're not like smoky and irritating. But let me tell you something. This one right here. Yes, honey. This one right here. Hey, girl. Hey, this one snuck up on me. This right here. Woo! This right here. And I can't even, it's like fruity and I don't know what I'm smelling. It's just love.
Yes. That's one of our, let me plug up, girl. Deja was listening to my, watching my computer yesterday and didn't even plug me back up. I'm plugged in.
Do you beat her? Honey,
color purple. Listen, color purple. Do you beat her?
do you beat her? Have you ever beat her? So yeah, let me tell you something. And then she has these shea butters. So right now, I'm all over the place with excitement. But this is the one I have on now, because I am a queen.
Queen
This
Sugar.
is called Queen Sugar Royal and Sweet. Okay,
That's
so
our
this
number
is
one bestseller.
okay, but let me tell you something about oatmeal, milk and honey. Let me explain. So you see, I ain't nothing in there. You see that fingerprint down at the bottom? Let me explain something. So she gifted us at the dinner. She gifted us shea butters. This cashmere pear. Let me just tell you this right here. I sent out a text the other day, and I said if you smelled me, you'd want to bite me. Okay, let me explain something to you. Okay. Wait a minute, I forgot about the orange ginger. Jesus Christ. Girl, let me tell you something. You don't put your you put it in there. You put it. I don't know what you did. I don't know where you at. I don't know where you making these in the sky. I don't know if you're doing them during the new moon or the full moon. But these incense are incredible. The shea butter. When I tell you, I have a lot. I've tried a lot of shea butter. When I tell you, I'm a hand washer, so I always have to oil my hands. Now, since I've been using your shea butter, when I wash my hands, I don't feel the need to run because the moisture is still, I can't believe it. Like even now, I'm like, my hands, I'm like, and now look, 52. Anyway, my hands are really, really, really hydrated. So yes, y'all, let me explain something to you. Y'all better get into the Yetta Better Butter. What is it? Incense, Love, and Meditation. And the names that we're saying are the actual names of the website. So if you remember the names that I'm saying, Yetta Better Butter and Instant Love and Meditation, IG, Facebook, and the website, you're going to get it. And you will not be I ain't smelled everything. I ain't burnt every incense. I ain't used every shea butter. But you're not going to be disappointed. Because I think Yetta over there chanting, and she meditating, and she bringing it up. And whatever the creative is giving her, she making it come through, boo, come through. So Yetta, tell us about what inspired, because we know that because of your health issue, that was an inspiration, which is so crazy because, not crazy, but it's so ironic because with us having a pandemic in 2020, in 2017, you were having your own health pandemic, but you didn't sit and solo in it. You actually was like, okay, I'm going to gift this to my sisters also. So I think that's so beautiful. So please share that with us.
Yeah. So first, before I get started, what I always like to do is burn my incense here, and then I always say on my little Instagram page, "What you burning, burning, burning?" Hey,
yes. So
burning? And so this morning, I am going to burn happy because I'm feeling good.
I like that. Okay, happy.
And this is like an orange ginger. This is the only incense that I carry because people have been wanting like a citrus type of
Hold
incense.
on. I think I just had an
like
orgasm.
Orange ginger.
Girl, wait a minute.
Mix. Do you?
I'm sorry. No, I think I just had an orgasm smelling this one. This one is, I have happy, but Sweet Dreams just knocked me on my behind.
Oh yeah, Sweet Dreams is a lavender. It's a mild lavender, and I encourage people to burn it right before bed because it's gonna calm.
Oh my God!
You.
What the hell? Wait a minute, I got happy. Hold on, let me get with you. Sweet Dream. I can't even think. Wait a minute, I got nervous. Hold on, wait. We burning
this morning. And listen, if you all have your incense, we encourage you to burn your incense with us. Or if you're not an incense burner, light your candle. Your candle and join us.
Oh, yes, honey. And then, yeah, you gave me this dope. So I'm still burning Manifest back here, but it's almost done.
Okay.
So Manifest is almost done. And I burned this incense like in the 8 o'clock hour. Okay. This was left and it's still burning over. I can't believe these incense burn over an hour and 15 minutes, if not longer.
They do.
Do y'all see? I can't even really show y'all. Do y'all see this incense holder she sent?
Oh, yeah. So that's one of our jumbo incense holders. Because what I found, and they used to really irritate me, the traditional incense holders, most of the ash doesn't stay on the holder.
Mm-hmm.
And so I wanted to find a jumbo incense holder. So that's the turquoise one that you have. And then this one that I'm burning with, I don't know if you can see it.
Yes, I have something similar to that. Yes, it drops right in.
Like two at the same time, but
okay,
every ash stays on the holder.
Yes.
So I love that. And so now I only carry the jumbos because I want everybody to be burning right,
Right. So let me ask you this, because that's a really important thing, because I be chasing the incense ash. I noticed your incense, it kind of stays solid. It's not all over the place. Is that what is behind that, as opposed to the ones, I guess you want to say, shed, and they kind of fall when they drop, they just fall apart, and yours is just like, it just falls nice and solid. I was like, oh, and it can just roll. I said, I wonder if I could burn this again.
But listen, I'm going to be honest with you, and I always tell people, you have to start with a premium product. That's the first thing. So these are premium products, premium incense sticks that the incense are made of. And that's really why they burn the way that they do. But that's the number one thing, is making sure that you're burning with premium products. And so we affectionately call ourselves the Incense Love and Meditation Tribe Incense Snob, because we are very particular about what we burn. You're not gonna find us at the Dollar Tree. No offense. You're not gonna find us at the gas station or the liquor store.
I was about to say it.
And so, first of all, it's premium incense. And so you were asking about the incense. So the incense, the body butters, I do make myself. And honey, yes, it feels like I'm up during the new moon, the full moon, and every other moon making those incense, because it's a love project. It really is. It takes me a minute to do those, but I'm very proud of them. And as far as the incense is concerned, I work with various incense artisans who make premium incense. And so I have a lot of people who are, like, can you carry our incense? But every incense that comes my way or that I decide to carry gets a grade. And so if it doesn't have an A, or at the very minimum a B+, I don't carry it in my incense line, because I'm very particular about what we carry and what we burn. And as you know, now that you've experienced incense love and meditation, not all incense are created equal.
No.
So,
and it's like, and here's the thing. The incense lingers. Like, I love incense. I love, like, one of my favorite incense is Nanchapa. That incense right there just gets you right, get your spirit right, the focus, and it'll stay. These incense, I know if you walked into my place right now, you would smell all the aromas, because it stays.
Yeah.
When I took my bath last night, I burned. What did I burn last night? I think I burned Manifest. I burned Manifest because I hadn't burned it. And then I put in my bedroom, which I didn't expect to take my bath that long. So the incense, I think I was in the tub for about 2 hours. I burned Manifest while I was in the tub. And then I think I burned, it wasn't, I can't remember. I think it was Shanty. I think it was this one that I burned. But now I got to get into Happy. And when I tell you she loaded me up on incense, y'all, let me explain something to y'all. I'm done. And then my girlfriend, a friend of mine, was here from Nashville, and I was burning. She's like, "Oh, Aishah, these smell so good." I gave her a Ziploc bag. I left out before her. I was like, "Look, because I don't want to come home and see that you stole none of my incense. So I'm gonna invite you to go ahead, and from the ones that's here, choose 5." Yeah, I was a snob. I was like, choose 5 of the ones you like. I said, and then I did this. I said, and take this, and take this, and take this, and it's how you order.
Thank
so
you.
I shared. Yeah, so I'm sure she's enjoying. I need to reach out to her, get her review, because she is like that spiritual dynamite. Like, she gonna burn, she gonna meditate, she gonna pull out the crystal. So that's her thing. Yeah. And she in Nashville, and she went to Howard and from Newark, so she missing our flavor. So that'll hold her down till she make her own order.
Thank you. But listen, what I do want to mention is, so as you mentioned some of the names, and some of the people are kind of mentioning what they're burning. Frida said she's burning Black Girl Magic. Mona's burning Hey Girl Hey.
Okay.
I was very intentional about the names, because like when I was growing up, I'm a 69 baby. I was born in 69. And when I was coming up, incense was primarily, if you burn incense, people thought you were trying to cover up the smell of weed or some kind of drug, or at the very least, it was used to mask a smell. And once I grew my dreadlocks, people, and I love my incense, people said, "Oh, hey, you must smoke weed." No, I don't smoke weed. I'm really trying to get back to incense and why it was created as a ritual. And so all of the names are intentional. So, you know, if you want to tap into your Black girl magic, go on ahead and burn Black girl magic. We have peace of mind if that's something that you're working on. We have 3 a.m. 3 a.m. actually came from a monologue that I wrote about, you know, up in the middle of the night, constantly about, you know, everything that happened during the day. So that's to help you to, you know, kind of settle your thoughts in the middle of the night. Yes, I have unwind. So I encourage people when you come in from the evening, when you want to unwind, you know, take that head wrap off or that wig, you know, and unwind, burn your unwind incense. So everything is intentional, not just burning it to cover up that bathroom smell, but really burn it with intention as a part of a ritual that you kind of take some time to settle down and enjoy the smell. Because smell is healing. It's a part of aromatherapy, and that's part of how we heal.
Right. Yes. So, I think the first one I burned was frequency. I think the first one. No, I think it was tranquility. This is the first one that I burned. Let me tell you something. It gets you in a mood. It make you want to clean your house. Remember, you used to watch Soul Train. You used to watch Soul Train and clean your house. You can burn the incense and get your spirit right. And for real. Those incense are absolutely amazing. So let's talk about, because you talked about it being a ritual. For those that don't understand the ritual of burning incense and getting away from the weed smell and get the fish smell out the house, all of that, why is it important that people that do burn incense?
Well, for me, it's important because it helps to kind of recenter me. It helps to focus. It helps me with clarity. It helps with just a number of things. And even some people who are kind of dealing with a mild depression, smell can uplift your moods and help to uplift your serotonin intake. And so burning ritually is important because it just helps you to be in the moment. You know, you're doing a lot of different things. So one, you're lighting the fire. So you have to be present with the fire. Then you have the actual stick. And then you're going to have that smell. So it's just really allow yourself to get into it. It's really a ritual behind it. You know, people have rituals. You know, some people get up in the morning, they pray. And I always encourage people, it's great as an addition to your prayer time, your meditation time, your yoga time. You know, I have one, she's actually in DC. Her name is Yetter, Yetter. She burns it every day during her yoga, in her yoga video. And so it's just a ritual that you incorporate to be intentional about you. That's why I always tell people burn with intention, so that you're intentionally creating and calling in what you want to create for the day.
Here we go.
So incense ritual and burning your incense as a part of that daily. I always encourage people to burn it daily. Yes. You know, it's like any other habit we want to create, you know, burn it daily so that you take that time to be intentional about how you want your day to start, how you want your day to go, and then in the evening, how you want your day to end.
So. Wind it down. Yes. Now, I saw one of your videos where you gifted a friend with, is it the smudge box?
Oh, yes.
I said, yes, honey. So it had the sage smudging. Talk about the box and what smudging is and saging and Palo Santo and how important that is.
Yes, so that was my my smudge box. It was just a variety. I think it was 6 different 6 different sage smudge sticks. So sage is also called a smudge stick. So a lot of times people who are not familiar with sage, they're like, what's smudging? It's some people call it sage, some people call it a smudge stick. And it's a ritual as well, where people actually burn the sage and you go around. You can smudge yourself if you want to rid yourself of negative energy. You can smudge somebody else, or you know, you can smudge your home. Now, we always recommend that you open a window or a door because you want to usher out the negative energy. Okay, and then that's where the Palo Santo comes in, because the Palo Santo is going to bring the positive energy back in.
Yes.
So it's an old age, it's a native tradition. And so that's why when you're burning your incense, you want to make sure, you know, just in reverence to our native sisters and brothers and what they have created, we want to make sure that we're harvesting and getting the proper sage sticks. You know what I mean? That we're doing it in a way that is in reverence to them.
With integrity, yes.
Yes.
Awesome. Yes, I sage myself off sometimes, because sometimes I be like, something inside you, you gotta get it out. But that's important, is to open those windows, because a lot of times people don't understand, like, you have to shift the energy, open the windows and hit them corners. As they say, spirit energy lies in the corners. So you have to hit the corners to shift it out. And let me tell you something, as we're coming into our spring, Atlanta, I think it's been like 60 and 70 degrees at least twice this week. It's a little chilly today, but as the weather gets warmer, I love to open a window. Open a window and burn in an incense. Let me explain something to you. That is my life. So y'all make sure y'all get your incense. Yetta. So all of your shea butters and your incense, I'm sure they are created and packaged with mad love.
Yes.
So what is the experience of ordering incense, love, and meditations and Yetta Better Butter? What's that experience? They go on the website. First of all the testimonies. It's just like, I was like, first of all, the website is beautiful. It's so beautiful and bright and welcoming. It's like, you're like, I want all of it. I want all of it. I want that. So when they place their order, I'm sure you putting a love note and all that stuff in it. Tell us about that.
Yes, it's funny you mentioned that. I do. In the beginning, when I first started out, I used to handwrite every note, but as business took off and, started getting busier, I don't have the opportunity to write like I used to. I would be writing long notes. I know they were like, okay, this girl done sent me a whole love note. But I still do write a little something on the invoice just to let people know, thank you. I appreciate them, to remind them to burn it with intention, be intentional when they, decide to burn. So yes, and I'm very particular. So I do get a lot of compliments, which I'm excited about the packaging. I try to make sure that when they receive it in the mail, that before they even open it, that they're excited about opening it. So I have these cute little mailers that have nice little affirmations on it, and even the mail lady. A lot of people have told me that their mail lady has said, "Okay, well, what is this?
Why it smells good." That's awesome. And then it's like, when you sent me my package, I received the email that the package is being prepared. Your product is being prepared. And then it was letting me know when it's en route. I was like, you better come through here. Hey, Tempe Satcher. Hey, Tempe, DC in the building. Yeah, so I would say for me, it's an experience from the beginning to the end, and I think that's what we have to create, great experiences for people, not just have a product, but really with appreciation. So it's a win-win situation for everybody involved. I think that's dope.
Yeah.
So I have this package here. You was telling me.
Oh, okay. That's
not
right.
Open it?
I almost forgot. I'm glad you didn't forget. I said, do not open until our podcast. I wanted to surprise you with something.
Can I open it now?
Yes, you may open it.
And let me tell you something. Yetta bossy. Let me explain something to y'all as I open this. Let me explain something to y'all. And Yetta is an Aquarius. So first of all, they be moving by their own rules. Okay. Geniuses, but sometimes they be doing too much. So people that know you, and I be like, okay, so I'm a comedian. So I guess sometimes they be thinking out loud. And I'm like, I rock. I do. Honey, Yetta was like, okay, this is what we're going to do. Now I'm asking her to send her stuff. And she was like, this is what we're going to do. And remember, we're going to touch on this. And I said to myself, who Yetta talking to? I said, excuse me, boss lady, I got this. I said, this your hour. I'm cutting. I said, this your hour. We're going to talk and touch about, and it's important for them to know how we know each other. Yes.
It's the producer in me. I'm sorry.
I was like, what in the world?
I don't mean no harm.
Wait a minute.
I don't mean no harm.
Oh, no. I laugh because it's so funny, because another friend of mine, wait a minute. Hold on. We killing it in them streets. Hold on.
Listen.
Wait a damn minute.
I thought that would be appropriate for I know those people.
But congratulations. Thank you.
I'm so proud of you. Put a tag back so they can see dope.
Okay, y'all see that? And it kind of go with my necklace that I got from Ghana from my spiritual father Nana Kwaku Core. Ow, we match it. Thank you, Yetta. I didn't know what was. I said I'm just gonna mind my business. I was
I
telling
said, do
myself,
not
mind my
open it until
business.
then. And listen,
I'm
I will
killing
be
it,
sporting
y'all.
mine with you.
Yes.
But I have
And
my
you can put it
crown
on with your
today.
wrap. Yeah. Wait a minute. Honey, let me tell you something. Y'all ain't gonna be able to tell me ish. Okay? My mother's gonna try to steal this hat. I already know it.
Who's gonna try to steal it?
My mom. And here's the thing. I have a lot of hats, but I think also because I've cut my hair down, I would get a headache because I got so much knowledge in here. It would be a line. This is damn. I look sexy, yo. This is shit.
I know. Dope
Wait. And then I be holding up my shea butter and my incense and stuff, and be like, "What's up?" Yo, Yetta, you sell these?
I don't. I saw them and it really resonated with me. And so when you invited me to be a part of the podcast, I wanted to grab one for you.
Thank you.
You're
welcome. I'm gonna be wearing this for everything. Like when I go to bed at night, I wear prom dresses, everything. This is so. Is this a Black business?
Yes.
Can we promote them?
Yes, and you know what? I will have to send it to you because I don't even have the name of it right off the top of my head. I don't know. Is it on anything?
Is it Decky? Or that's the first.
It's not Decky. It's like Reverb or something like that. But I'll put in the comments for people who want to come back and find it later.
Okay.
Or inbox me. I'll send it to you.
Yes, this is cute. Okay, this is a cute hat. Thank you so much. I appreciate it. I'm saying I don't even rock hats like that. Got a lot of them, but I don't even rock them. But I'll be rocking that. I'm wearing to sleep tonight. Yeah, I'm gonna take it. I'm wearing it in the shower. That is so dope. So now we're gonna get in. Did you have anything else you want to add about Incense, Love, Meditation, or Yetta Better Butter? Because we're gonna talk about production too. Being a producer and a boss lady.
I think we covered it all. And if anybody has any questions, just where do they put them at? In the chat or?
Yeah, we in the chat. Y'all go ahead and put the information in the chat for you all that's going to watch later on. The information will be there. We'll probably have the information as well for the dope hat as well. So Yetta, she was she majored in history. I'm sure it was African American history. And she had a minor in theater. And so we know you got the history down. How did you get into, you know what? I'm going to produce my own shows. I'm going to be a producer because I'm a boss.
So when you met me, I was an actress when we first met. I hadn't thought about producing, hadn't thought about directing. I was just like, I'm going to be the best actress out there.
Yes.
And so I got tired of waiting. Well, let me double back just a little bit because you mentioned the movie that I was in. So it was a movie called The Luau. I played the grandma called the Ghetto Granny, and she was supposed to be comedic. And most people that know me know I'm kind of a serious girl. And so I was like, let me call up Queen and get some tips on how to make this funny. And if you watch it, I think I did a good job being funny. So check it out. It's called The Luau.
Where can we find it?
Don't watch it with your kids. Just Google it, The Luau movie. And it'll come up. It starred Brian Hooks. So you'll see it.
Okay. The Luau. Okay.
Yes. But I got tired of just doing the auditions and the turn downs and everything. And so I had moved to Washington, D.C., which is where we met. And I said, I was already living in Los Angeles, but I got scared. I said, I want to go to grad school. So that's how I ended up at Howard for grad school. But I said, you know what, God, I'm going to go back. And I'm going to produce and direct this production of For Color Girls Who Considered Suicide When the Rainbow is Coming. If it does well and it sells out, I'm going back to California. I'm going to give it all I got. And that's it. The show was an overwhelming success. It sold out. And I ended up coming back to California. And so that was my introduction into producing and directing, because I produced it, I directed it, I starred in it. And that's where I fell in love with producing and directing. Producing, I love being able to create the vision and to make it to life. And so I really haven't done much acting since then, because I kind of transitioned that way. And then once I moved to California, I moved out here to get into television and film. But the theater, people started hiring me. I was hired to do Miss Evers Boys. We know the story about Miss Evers Boys. And then a sorority sister of mine said, have you heard of the Vagina Monologues and the movement that they're doing to end violence against women and girls? I was like, no. And so that was my first production. We did it in Watts. That was an overwhelming success. But then what I started realizing, Queen, was that I didn't see a lot of us, meaning African American women. I'm like, we got vaginas. How come we're not here hearing these stories?
Right.
About, that touch on everything from molestation to race, even, our happiness, our vaginas are happy.
Yes.
And I said, we need to tell more of these stories. So I said, you know what? Let me cast a celebrity cast, because for whatever reason in this world, if we put a celebrity in it, people think that it has more value.
Yes.
So that was my very first production with Monique. So that was Monique, and it's her very first play. I'm proud to say that I have produced and directed Monique and Iyanla Vanzant in their very first play. So
awesome. Yes.
Little bragging rights.
Yes. And you deserve it. Yes.
But that very first production had 4 women. It was Ella Joyce from Rock and Set It Off. It had Monique. It had Wendy Raquel Robinson and Vanessa Bell Calloway. And so once that was a hit and an overwhelming success, I started doing it more. And then from there, I added Iyanla Vanzant, Terry J. Vaughn, Vanessa Williams, just so many people. And then I started touring with it. And so that's when I came to DC, and I was like, come on, Queen.
And I was so honored, because I think I just woke up one day and I looked at my email, and you may have called and talked to me about it. But I was just like, I just said, say yes, figure the rest out later.
Yeah.
And it was the love that everybody just loving. Like when I was going through the photo album, like when Dr. Roshi was fixing my sash and all of that, we actually have photos from the Vagina Monologues, that it was actually at the Lincoln Theater. Yes, in Washington
Theater on U Street.
Yes, on U Street. That's right. Yes, we have awesome photos. Here we go. Delicious is in it. Yes.
Yes. Delicious. And that's Karen Lynette. And then Lisa Ray, Dr. Rowe, Ella Joyce, Dick Gregory, Todd is back there, Mike Phillips, the saxophonist. Yeah, that was a wonderful show.
Yes, we had a really, really good time. And Ella Joyce, she's just a sweet, sweet spirit. Funny and a sweet, sweet spirit. Yeah. I reached out to Taj to be on the show. And there goes Zane. I just looked at the picture the other day. I said, this Zane, I got his Zane up.
That is Zane. Zane wasn't in that particular show, but she came to the show. Her and Amy Foster Brown from Sister to Sister magazine, they both were in the same show. But this particular show, they came out to support. So that was wonderful. And she did a write-up about it as well.
Yeah, and Zane is actually in Atlanta, so we keep in touch with each other. And she actually
moved from the DC area.
But here's the thing: Zane was actually born in Atlanta, and I think she said she went to school here until like junior high.
Okay.
And then she moved to DC, so she actually was born in Atlanta. So she lives she lives in the city, and we get to hang out. She actually did a movie. She's always doing movie projects, and I did one with her. Maybe it was in August. October, something like that. I did something. And Jamie Foster Brown, I keep in touch with her. We spoke a few months ago. Yeah. So just a community again, like how you bring everyone together. Princess Ivy, who was at dinner with us a few weeks ago, she's such a sweet spirit.
Yes,
she's such a sweet spirit. Lisa Ray, actually, with when I connected with Lisa Ray, she actually had me do some events for her over in Puerto Rico.
Awesome.
Over in Puerto Rico, when she would do a Lisa Ray kind of like a getaway thing. And we did it over in Puerto Rico. So I did that twice with her. So absolutely. And then, so y'all see the picture back there. It's on my wall. She gifted all of the cast a picture of themselves. So it was a picture of us on stage. And then the artist, Angelo Davino, he actually did the caricature of it. So this is the picture. So she did, and here's the funny thing. So my funny and stilettos, and I don't think I have the logo in
the women. Can you scan your camera, because we can't see the picture back there?
Okay, so There we go. There we go. There, you see her? That's her. Yetta gave me that. That's her. That's her. So that's my inspiration. Yeah, so I actually like you talking. You can relate to this with like birthing your products when it came to you spiritually. When it is spiritually ordained, it is gonna flow like water. When I tell you, I had an experience, and I'm always one to create for myself. I think we should create opportunities for ourselves.
Yes,
like
absolutely.
You said, we don't wait for anybody to give you anything. Grateful for it, but I'm not sitting here waiting for nobody to save me. And it just came to me. Funny in Stilettos. Queen Aishah presents Funny in Stilettos. And I was like, oh, I have to get it like this. I never forget I was at work one day. You know, you work a job. That working a job is always my inspiration because it creates more because you don't want to be there anyway.
Same. Yep.
so I'm creating and I'm working, but I'm creating. It's just flowing. I mean, God is just bringing it up. And I was like, okay, I need to be a caricature. And me and D'Angelo, we went back and forth maybe for a week, but he got it right away. And then I said, when I tell you, and it was magical, and it just birthed. And I was like, I'm gonna do this and this and that. Then I went to the Riot Act at the time. John X, bless his heart, he was the manager of improv for years. And I told him I wanted to put on this show for Women's History Month. And when I tell you the show sold out, it sold out. And then the Historic Howard Theater had us. I mean, so I understand when you're birthing something, you're creating for yourself and you're intentional about it and creating win-win situations for everyone. You cannot lose. So yes, I understand. But yes, thank you for those experiences and connections, girl.
You're very welcome. You're very welcome. Yeah.
So what else do you have going on? What else will you be producing? So are you working on anything?
So I actually was right in the middle of, I had just signed the contract. There's a group, the Harriet Tubman Theater Troupe. Okay. They're in it's Harriet Tubman's resting place. I can't think of the city. It's in New York.
Oh, that's right. It's in New York. It's in upstate New York, right?
Upstate New York. That's where they're located. I had just signed the contract, and then COVID happened, and they were like, "No, we can't group right now. You know, we can't social. We have to social distance." And so right before that, I had started. So I have my own piece now. So after doing everybody else's work, doing the vagina monologue, and I got the pocketbook monologues on the Real Housewives of Atlanta. You were
yes, that's right. That's right.
Well. And I said, you know, once everybody saw us on the Real Housewives of Atlanta, I was contacted about bringing it to various organizations and colleges and stuff like that. But God just said, you know what, you need your own piece that you can move with, because when you're doing other people's work, you have to have their permission. Sometimes it's yes, but sometimes it's no. Right. And so I said, you know what, I'm going to start working on my own piece. And so this producer called me from Birmingham, Alabama, said, I want you to bring your piece to Birmingham. And I said, well, if you like what you saw on the Real Housewives of Atlanta, that was my vision. That was my production. I have a new piece coming out called Butterfly Confessions. Yes. I would like to bring that. And so she hired me to bring Butterfly Confessions. And so now I have my own piece that I do. And after I had my daughter Deja 11 years ago, I said, okay, well, I can't be on the road with a newborn. Right. And I took the model, the blueprint from the Vagina Monologues, doing it all of those years. And I started licensing it out to different colleges, organizations, and theaters. And so we've had theaters in.
Hey, Nelly.
Nell Bell.
Yes.
And so we've had theaters in Milwaukee. Wonderful producer Katina Cole in Milwaukee has brought it there a couple of times. Daryl Willis out of New Jersey has brought it to their theater like at least 3 times. I mean, people are loving this. I had it at Pacific Lutheran University in Tacoma, Washington. So I don't have to be there to make it move now. We have other producers. Ohio Wesleyan University was one of the first schools to come on board. St. Augustine's University. So now I have other producers who are doing it and helping to get the word out. Yes. And I can come in if I choose, you know, if they pay me to come in, or I don't have to, you know, but the name still moves, the work still moves. And so I love that about it. And so that's what I'm doing now. I'm still licensing it, and I'm just getting back into the groove after, you know, COVID and not being able to meet. So I'm just getting back to the groove of it again, but still licensing out Butterfly Confessions. I'm still producing and I'm still directing. So
And it's so funny because when you from one boss lady to another, because you got that I'm gonna do it, I can do, you get wearing all the hats and think you have to do it all. When I created Funny and Stilettos, I'm the producer, I am the host, you know, and then God was like, you ain't gotta always perform. No. You know what I'm saying? So because I can still produce it and then put somebody else to host, like the whole vision of having it on television, because and that was just created like females, we funny. We can put behinds in seats. We can hold people that, you know, that type of thing. So I think that's so important, and also being able to release it and then share it for real, you know, so other people can have the opportunities, and it can like you can sit home, do something else, and then let it move.
Yes.
And let other people be blessed as well. You better go ahead, Yetta Young, Dr. Yetta Young. Okay. Incense, love, and meditation, Yetta Better Butter. And YYP and Associates LLC, Detroit's own Motown. Okay, Funny and Stilettos. Y'all see that? Y'all see that D'Angelo created that? Yes.
I love it.
I think I'm standing bow-legged. bow-legged.
I love it.
Yes. So that is so awesome. It is so great to have you on.
Thank you for inviting me.
Thank you for your yes. I appreciate it. I just tell people I know dope people, whether you know them or not. I know dope people, and I'm going to share them with the world, so we can all just connect and vibrate and inspire and can elevate one another. I think that is so important. And everybody, y'all need to go get y'all incense. Let me tell you something. This incense back here. Jesus Christ, let me tell you something. In my hat, you know, I'm gonna be feeling real cute today. I'm gonna be feeling real cute for Black History Month. Every day gonna be Black History Month with this hat. Is it any? Well, we know we have all your social media.
Yes.
To purchase products, and if anybody wanted to purchase the play, it's Butterfly. Tell us the name again.
Butterfly Professions. So just get in touch with me. I don't have the website up now, right now, but just get in touch with me and I'll send over a packet. You know how I do. I have the whole produce packet on how to get started in your city, theater, or community. Yeah. Yes. And so it's a piece. I call it a love letter to Black women. And so we delve into it's a series of monologues and vignettes. And so we talk about Black women don't do therapy, which we know is a funny play on that. We have the Black of the Berry, the Sweet of the Jews. We have so many wonderful pieces. Reach out and touch Black women. And that's my love. So whether I'm creating products or whether I'm creating creatively, I'm writing something or I'm producing something, I love to do it in honor of Black women. That's
awesome. Love it.
That's my heart. That's where God has led me to. Yeah.
Yes. So let's talk about Miss Deja, 11-year-old Deja. Now, is she into the arts?
Deja is very much into the art. And Deja is my love child, honey. I had her at 42 after I thought I could not have children. I just thought I'd be an auntie forever.
Yes.
But Deja came along at the age of 42 and just rocked my world. And that's the love of my life. And she taught herself gymnastics, like real gymnastics from YouTube when she was like 4.
I know that's right. She said, "I'm a flip." She
started flipping in the house, and so now that Fisk University is the first university with the first HBCU, I should say,
right.
Gymnastics program. I'm like, girl, we got to get you flipping again, okay?
Right.
But yeah, she does it all. She dances, she creates, she edits a lot of my videos too. She's real great at editing, like a real professional. She produces and directs her own videos. Yeah. She was hired to be the junior ambassador for Black Business Women Rock. And just recently, because she has type 1 diabetes. And for those who don't know about type 1 diabetes versus type 2, type 1 is your pancreas just stops working. You know, whereas type 2, they call it a lifestyle condition because you can exercise and get back on track. With type 1, the pancreas just stops working. So she's insulin dependent for life unless there's a cure, which we do believe in miracles. So we're hoping for a cure. But they brought her to their gala last year and she was one of their speakers.
Okay, Deja.
So she's doing her thing, my little bookie. Yeah,
she is beautiful. Has such a glow. When I saw the picture, I said, "Look at this smile. Look at these eyes."
Yeah.
And it's like she just grew up so quick. I'm looking like, I think she might be taller than me. I was
11. How did 11 years fly by this
yes,
fast?
yes. Well, that is so awesome.
Yeah.
Thank you. I'm so grateful to have you in my life. Just a dope spirit always. Presence fills the room.
Oh,
And it's great that we can vibe off each other and we can balance one another out, and there's no issue. That everybody holds their space in their queendom.
That's right.
And then we push each other forward. So I think that is so beautiful. And I wish you all the expansion and greatness that you can stand in health and wealth and your creativity. Yes, ma'am.
Same to you, boo. Same to you.
Thank you. And I love and appreciate you. Into our tribe of the Queen's Royal Court. Thank y'all for checking in today. And all Yetta's folks. Yes. We appreciate you. First of all, I appreciate you getting up because I'm gonna leave and say something ignorant before we go.
But wait a minute. So somebody said on here for you, I would love to know. Okay, 100% true said type 1 diabetes. Do you think that she would feel comfortable with you sharing that information? So let me just touch on that. So yes. So Deja talks about it all the time. And like I just said, she was one of the guest speakers for the type 1, the camp Conrad Chinnick, which is a type 1 diabetes camp that she attends every year. And so it's no shame. We don't have any shame about it, because I always tell her, you don't let anybody shame you into anything that's going on. You hold the power, and you do it before they do. And so it's nothing to be embarrassed about. I mean, Halle Berry has type 1 diabetes. What's the guy that was partnered with Jay-Z? Dame Dash.
Okay.
Diabetes. So there's a lot of celebrities who are doing great things. A lot of people in the world who are doing great things who have type 1 diabetes. And so I feel like God put it on my spirit to teach more about type 1 diabetes, because a lot of people don't know or understand type 1 diabetes. They think like, it's too much sugar. They always associate diabetes with sugar, not understanding that carbs convert to sugar. So it's all sugar. Everything we eat and put into our mouth, unless it's cheese or egg, is going to convert to carbs. So it's just about us educating. We do a lot of videos together, my daughter and I, about type 1 diabetes, because we want to educate people about it and what it is. And for me not to share it would say that I'm denying a part of her, and I'm never going to do that. So,
thank you
for sharing that information.
Yeah, and 100% true. I hope that helps you out. Thank you so much, Yetta. Is there anything else you want to share with us? Encourage anybody? Anything before you before we get up out of here? This is what I was gonna say. I said, I'm gonna say something ignorant. You look so good this morning. I don't even know if you bathed.
100% true. Please inbox me. I'll send you more information. Okay.
That's it. And we leave it right there. Thank you. So I don't even know if you bathed this morning, but you look so good.
Thank you. Yes, honey. I was in the bath this morning.
I said, she's like, your eyelashes look good to me. We don't even know. You look good. You look good. Even if you told me you bathed and you didn't, I still love you. I bathed last night, and because I took a 2-hour bath, I'm not bathing until Sunday night. No, I'm just
Aren't those long baths the best?
Let me explain. When I tell you I was so supple, I was like, I felt like I had took a foot off and put another foot on. It was just, and then you get up and you do your shower afterwards. I don't know if y'all just bathe and get out, but I bathed and then I shower. And then last night I did a scrub, to make the skin extra soft. Yeah, I was in there again. I was touching myself. It was a beautiful thing. Burning incense and everything. Then I buttered Look, I buttered Yetta me down.
Yetta buttered you down.
Yes, all that. Thank you so much for being on with us today, Yetta. I wish you much success. So make sure y'all go get y'all incense, love, and meditation. The Yetta Better Butter. This is a gift from Dr. Yetta Young to Black women and everybody else that want to vibrate on a higher level.
Yeah.
All our Reiki masters, massage therapists, yoga instructors, all that. Or somebody
all of our light workers. Good, yes.
Smell good and heal. It's here for you. Okay.
Thank you.
Amazing. Thank you so much. And y'all know that on Wednesday, this past Wednesday, I did a special edition of all the single ladies. We did a special I Know Dope People on Wednesday night at 8 p.m. and it was amazing. So if you missed that episode, go and check it out on my YouTube channel, Queen Aishah. And remember, on YouTube, like, subscribe, share, tell a friend, all that part right there, right? You can check out also my stand-up interviews and all. And then some of the women didn't respond to me in time, or they missed it. It was like, I was feeling away because I wasn't part. I said, we're going to have to do another one because it was so powerful. Like, none of us really know each other in person, right? But we connected on such a great level through the interview. So we're going to be doing, I'm going to do another one of those. February is love month, so women, love up on yourself. Let's not, it's fine, but let's not get caught up in the Valentine's Day and then put yourself in a position where you like depressed about it. Love on yourself. March is Women's History Month. We're going to love on ourselves through a Women's History Month. And I say all that to say, I will probably doing the next All the Single Ladies, I Know Dope People in the month of March. And it'll be a special date because Saturday is already booked up with guests. So we'll pick another day, maybe a Saturday night or a Sunday night where you get something good to eat and talk trash and ask us our business. All right. So we're going to end the show with showing the promo of All the Single Ladies that is still airing on the OWN network. It's also on demand. It's also on Discovery Plus. Katani, we got that ready?
And today is Self-Care Saturday. So find something to love on yourself, like Queen said.
Yes.
And some self-care. Practice some type of self-care today.
Yes. I'm going to buy me some eucalyptus and I'm going to put it in my shower.
Oh, yes.
Yes. I'm going to put that in my shower.
Eucalyptus. Yes.
Yes, I'm real. Here's the promo. Yes.
Look at y'all dating app pictures. There's the hair thing. Like, I got to take my wig off in front of this dude. Like, is he going to be cool? Uncomfortable to be like...
Dozens of Black women share their dating highs and lows. We're ready for you.
Okay. Sounds good. Cameras on. Quiet on set. Everyone quiet.
I'm here for a mission.
From red flags and exit plans to life-changing revelations.
And this man said to me, your sexual needs will never be of my concern. Did you feel it?
Yeah.
He opened that box and I saw my ring. It was everything that I wanted it to be. It was perfect. So pour a glass of wine. We're going to talk about love.
Y'all need to cartwheel y'all asses to a couch.
Awesome. Yes. And here's the thing. I watched last night, episode 7, and it was what just happened. Basically dating someone and the breakup and all of that. Y'all have to check these episodes out. It's really good. It's inspiring. It's encouraging. Black women, let's talk about the situations that we're going through, the hurts, the growth, the pain, the suffering, and the healing.
Yeah.
And I think that we should talk about it. So thank you all again for watching another episode of I Know Dope People. And give it up for Dr. Yetta Young, the chief curator of Incense, Love, and Meditation, premium incense curated for therapeutic rituals, for creatives, healers, and those seeking a higher vibration. And get your Yetta Better Butter. And we'll let you know how you can get ahead. Yeah.
Yes.
Peace and blessings. Have a great day. Thank you, Yetta.
You're welcome. Peace, everybody.
Peace.
What?